Hi, my name is Bobby Frere. I'm a principal at Agilist Communications, and we're here at the OMA Demo Day to interview and meet with OMA member companies working on some new deployments, technology products. Walter and Jiaho, thank you very much for joining us today. I'd like to begin the interview with you talking a little bit about the product that you brought for today's OMA Demo Day, telling me about what services we are demonstrating.
Okay, so wanna start?
Yeah.
So the demo is about federation of mobile social networks. What we mean by that is the interoperability of social network on the mobile way. Meaning mobile networks like we're used to use today with SMS, calls, etc. That also enhance with the capability of social communication paradigm. So whatever you have in mind with Facebook or Twitter, but brought onto the mobile network domain, which means reusing mobile user identities, so phone numbers typically, and also this federation concept, which is essential to mobile networks, all about interoperability across operators typically. So what we're bringing today as Telecom Italia and Huawei is the interconnection of two social networks, mobile social networks, where users can benefit from following and being friends with users across other social networks. So you're breaking down the model where you need to create an account on each single social network to stay in touch with your friends. You have the same model, the same communication paradigm through a wall, but across social networks. So you're not forced to create an account each time. So this is what we're bringing.
So I could connect with my friends from Facebook to Pongyo to Renren to Twitter, all using one enabler?
So this is part of the enabler, right? So the enabler we are demonstrating is called SNU. It stands for Social Network Web.
Okay.
Web intended as the network of social networks, right? And one of the functionality that we call the gateway functionality is the ability to interconnect with the existing popular social networks, which still are not compliant with our enabler, right? So it's of course it's an additional functionality. It's not a core functionality, but still your users would be able to interact if they have an account on Facebook to still interact with these friends on Facebook, etc. Eventually, as long as they have their friends there. But at the same time, the core of the enabler is really about you belong to a single social network, which could be your favorite operator's social network.
Okay.
And in the same way as you can call users that are on external other type of social operators, you could interact in the social networking way, meaning sharing content, commenting each other, all this across operators.
Without logging in and logging out.
Exactly.
Yes. So there's a seamless interflow of information to the end user.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Understood. Can you talk a little bit about the OMA enablers that are used in this Swift?
SNU.
It's new.
SNU.
Its name's new. Yeah.
Maybe you can.
Yeah,
you can go.
You can go.
So the OMA enablers used.
Right. So we're actually demonstrating this SNU enabler. So SNU is actually the name of the enabler that we've been working at and in collaboration with Huawei mainly on creating these infrastructures, which mean standardizing interfaces internal to the social network, meaning between the client and the server. This means allowing users who have a single device to switch across operators potentially or across service providers, but also, of course, server-to-server interfaces. So these are mainly the two interfaces that we're demonstrating of this enabler.
Yeah, it's about interconnection between the two enablers. Yeah.
So is this currently deployed on any networks, or are any vendors installing this on handsets at present?
Yeah.
So from the deployment, we don't have live deployments of the enabler per se.
Okay.
I can tell you two different aspects of this. One is on our side as Telecom Italia. We're working on live field trials for this enabler, at least for a partial deployment of this enabler, without this interconnection feature, until at least we have another peer to interconnect with, right?
Yes.
So a live peer, like another operator to interconnect with. But from the internal perspective, this is what we're planning, and we're also really working at implementing and deploying this enabler. A second aspect of this is what the web community has been working on and is deploying. So this enabler, this new enabler, is based on specifications from the web community. So it's designed to also natively interoperate with additional social networks that are already out there, which already expose the same protocols, the same interfaces, where we can interact with, right? And so these are live, and the W3C is already using some of these networks to publish their news, and we can federate with them. So users from our, and we can show this in the demo, users from our social networks can also follow like the official W3C account, which resides in another social network, which is not OMA based.
Great. Thank you very much. This is really exciting. I know that I know specifically that Telecom Italia has been working for some time, and it's nice to see. I mean, collaboration between OMA companies and bringing this public is crucial, I think, to the success of the Open Mobile Alliance. So it's great to see you here, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I'm looking forward. When this interview is over, I'm going to come over. I want a live demonstration from you.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.